Aaron here from TCGI Ireland, here with Liam and Jordan.
Hola. Hello.
And just bringing you the deck that I'm bringing to ArcadeCon. So it's Silverthorn as usual, so because it was kind of out of action for a while during the Legion era, because
pretty much the whole of the Legion era.
Yeah, because it was shite. Because there was just nothing going for it. I've seen people put the Legion into it, like the generic one. I just didn't think it worked. I tried it myself and it just never worked. So I'll start off with my starter and go my grade 3s first. So my starter is still Silverthorn Beast Tamer Emil. She is literally the best starter for Silverthorn. It's the only one to play. So she's a Forerunner, and she's got an Act skill, which is you can put her into the soul and look at the top 5 cards of your deck and search for 3, 2 and a 1, a grade 3, 2 and a 1, and put them into your soul as long as they have Silverthorn in their name. So basically you just want to run as many Silverthorns as possible so you can keep your soul charges consistent and exactly what you want. So going on from that there, go on to our grade 3s. So your main grade 3 is going to be Silverthorn Dragon Empress Venus Lucia. It's really hard to read, I'm reading upside down. So we're on 3 of her, and I'll explain why in a second. So her skill is her limit break. All of my grade 3s are limit breaks. This isn't an issue because of the strides that I use and how I use them. It's a lot better. Like you save your limit breaks for the end, and it does end the games, or if you get rushed to 4. What? So her limit break is an Act. You kind of last 2 Silverthorns. You soul charge 2 and call out rear guards from the soul until they add up to grades that add up to 6. Yeah, and she's also a cross ride with the original Lucia, so it just gets an extra 2k continuously.
Which can be painful for decks that don't hit 18s
at least.
Which is Grand Blue at the minute.
Yeah. And
Mega Colony.
So then going on, we have 2 of the regular Lucia. I don't think the 10k, so starting off, the 10k body isn't as bad anymore because of stride and stuff you got there. You're still hitting your big numbers, but I still don't think she's good enough to run at 4 or even 3 in this deck. Even that, and she's very expensive, but that isn't the issue. If I wanted more, I'd get them.
10k isn't really an issue in stride format anymore because pretty much everything hits big 16 regardless, so it's a 10k block anyway.
Yeah, but it's just more the fact that I just don't think she's worth it, because her skill is literally just this, but a bit less. She just gets powered up. But other than that, she's only there because she's another Lucia, and I'm running all Lucias in this deck. And then finally, my last 3 grade 3s are Silverthorn Dragon Queen Lucia Reverse. And I've heard a lot of people saying she's a terrible card, but no, she's really not a terrible card. She's not the ideal ride first because you want to have a good enough field by the time you're getting to grade 3 anyway. She's only ever needed in the Kagero matchups, the Narukami matchups, where you just start getting your field hit early on and not you haven't kept a field. So her limit break is counter last 1, lock a rear guard, choose any Peelman from your soul and call it rear guard, and it gets 5k power. It's very basic, but you just start building up a field and trying to keep a bit of advantage going. And again, she's a cross ride to the original Lucia, so that's why just 2 of them. It's just because it's consistent enough with Emil and other soul chargers to get the cross ride. Going on, have I missed anything? No?
No, not really.
I'm just trying to remember. So, going on to our stride deck. Starting off, I run 2 of Silverthorn Dragon Master Mystique Lucia. She was very hyped when she got announced, and she's not that great. She's not as great as she was hyped to be. The only problem I had with her is that every other Lucia here gives you advantage. It gives you a huge field advantage, and it's explosive. Well, except for reverse is more grindy, but they all give you advantage. She gives you a 1-for-1. basically.
Effectively.
Or a 2 for 2, whatever.
She literally pumps one card.
Yeah, she pumps your lions, which I'll get onto, and you make stupid numbers. And that's what her whole point is. And what I really didn't like from her was her random soul charging, which it just goes against everything.
You're not playing like the regulars.
No. So other than that, she's solid. She's just not the card everyone was letting on to be. Then I run 4. Miracle of Luna Square Clifford. I think this guy's great. He's actually my favourite stride right now for Pale Moon.
I have to say, for the on-hit strides, he's probably one of the best out there.
Because if he hits, take out any card from your soul, give it 2k power. This, you take out your Zelmas to get your like shenanigans going. You take out a grade 2 if you need to. Most time you'll take out your Zelmas to get like more power.
Just recreate new columns.
Yeah, you get multiple attacks a turn, and he's just fantastic. And finally,
dog is the best.
Clifford, the big red dog. Finally, I run 2 Atmos. I picked up Atmos whenever I didn't have a full G deck, when I was just kind of getting, whenever Stride was just first happening. So I just kind of kept them. I need to pick up some Blizzes to fill in the blanks, basically. But these are here anyway, and they do the job. Basically the same job as Blizzard, just a finisher if you know your opponent doesn't have the perfect guard or whatever. But yeah, that's literally just 4 Clifford, 2 Lucia, 2 Atmos. Yeah. So I couldn't think of finish that. Just yeah. So going on to grade 2s, we go on to 4 Silverthorn Upright Lion. He is your best grade 2. He's the best grade 2 who's ever been printed for Silverthorn. He's got a very basic skill. It's whenever a Silverthorn comes out of the soul, he gets 3000 power. And whenever you use like Lucier's Limit Break, or this Lucier's Limit Break, or even regular Lucier, he just explodes in power.
Or Stride Lucier.
Or Stride Lucier. Or even Clifford if you don't attack with him first.
Yeah.
And you just start pumping him, and he gets to 21k by himself.
And he's even not a bad ride, because then he's in the soul.
Yeah. That's a great thing. That's the one thing that Pale Moon is really good at, is that nothing's a bad ride except for perfect cards.
Yeah.
Literally everything's a good ride except for perfect cards. Continuing on, Silverthorn Beast Tamer Marichika. She's what you call an enabler for the deck. How you get your plays going, how you get all your shenanigans happening.
Fucking hate it.
Whenever she hits a Vanguard, you counterblast 1, and you take any Silverthorn out of the soul, and then at the end of the turn it goes back in. So what you do is you grab, whenever you do this, you take out your Zelmas to start making extra attacks. So you can go for a really big grade 2 rush. During, like, on turn 2 you can just start rushing and have a full field, and then it all just disappears back into your soul, like it's just gone.
Yeah. And
finally, because there's nothing else to play in Silverthorn, 3 Silverthorn Rising Dragon, 12k attacker, very basic. And again, as I said, people like throwing the Legion in here for some reason, so that's where like the Legion mate would go in. I think they take out one of these or something they got there, but Legion.
A bit worthless considering it's not Silverthorn.
Exactly. I'm hoping that they might get a Legion in the next set, not set 5, if they get it, if they get support. So going on to grade 1s, 4 perfect guards. Don't let the Silverthorn ones because theme, and I need Silverthorns in the counterblast. 4 Zelma. This is your purple trapezist or your shenanigan creator. So whenever he's placed on rearguard from hand or from soul from anywhere, you choose a rearguard that's not him, put it into the soul, and then take another out. So each time you have one of him coming out, you're just pumping your lions. That's all you want them for, want your Zelmas for, or creating columns. What's really cool is that if you have 2 Zelmas placed at the same time with Venus or with whatever, you can use one of them to put the other one into the soul before activating this. So I'll just show an example quickly. So just say you've got your Lucier on Vanguard, and you take out 2 of your Zelmas. You can put this one into the soul before its effect activates, and take out just say like a good booster like an Anna, and still use this effect that's already went to the soul to bring out something else like a grade 2 or whatever, and it still works just by the way the game is designed. And
effectively doing that, you pump Lion
even more and even more, and you're not losing any of your skills basically. And as I mentioned, I run Anna, Silverthorn Beast Tamer Anna. She is basically an on attack hit booster. Is that what I was saying? Yeah, the same as Marichica, but if she boosts instead. So you counterblast one, take out a Silverthorn.
Midnight 20 kind of thing.
Yeah, except for she doesn't go in, which is better.
Yeah.
You keep your advantage. And finally, and this is a card that I wasn't very happy putting in, but considering how I've changed the deck slightly, it kind of fits.
Yeah.
It's just a better addition. Silverthorn Assistant Irina. So whenever she's placed, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose a Silverthorn, put it in, and then put the rest to the bottom, or the other one to the bottom. I did have the 2 10k attackers, I think if you've seen in my last deck profile, but now that I'm not running stands anymore because they just don't work in the deck as much with Stride. It just doesn't. These are just better right now, and they kind of get your, because there's so much more random soul charging, it just works better, really. And finally, triggers, the least exciting part of the deck. So 4 heals, Silverthorn ones, 4 Silverthorn crit triggers, 4 Dynamite Juggler, and 4 Poison Juggler. So I'm running 12 crit and 4 heal.
I didn't even know you were on 4 or 12 hit, 12 crit.
Oh yeah, I'm running 12 crit.
How much is Poison Juggler now? He's good.
Poison Juggler is about a couple of quid. In my last deck, I was just running 8 crit, 4 heal. I was running 8 crit, 4 heal, and 4 stand because you wanted to hit your stands when you've done your limit break. But now because of Stride, you just kind of want to crit them to death, to be honest. Like literally.
Yeah, because triple critting someone from 2 damage.
Yeah, you can kill someone from 2, so I'd rather have them more, or like you can't no guard on 3 anymore whenever it's a Stride.
No, not really. It's a big risk.
It's a risk, sorry. It's the same as no guarding a Vanguard on 4. You know what I mean? A non-Stride Vanguard.
Yeah.
It's just, and now with the 12 crit, it's just a lot better.
Yeah, I've been victim to that quite a few times now.
Yeah, and putting in the non-Silverthorns did bug me a little because, of course, with Venus being a special counterblast, but due to the fact that you aren't focusing on Venus anymore, you're kind of just using your strides to help yourself from needing to use the limit break. You don't have to worry about your non-Silverthorns as much anymore. But still, I'd still only ever run Lukies in this deck. I wouldn't go for the Legion, even though that's the fact with the a special counterblast now. It just wouldn't work, really. But yeah, that's really it, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and see you guys later in the next video.
Alright.
Bye.